What's up, everybody? Thank you for choosing the video. Today we are going to be upgrading the fire pit here at what I guess I'm gonna dub it like my bushcraft spot, kind of temporarily, because I haven't come up with a name yet for this spot. But we're gonna be upgrading the fire pit, give it a little more structure, let's call it. The reason why I'm doing this, I've been coming to this spot for, I'd say, at least a month now, and nobody's messed with it or, you know, torn down the fire pit or anything like that. So I think we're going to put a little bit of work in and get a fire pit going, a proper one, and kind of take it from there. If it doesn't get messed with, maybe we'll get some seating going. You never know, right? So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Get the fire pit going, get a fire going, have a coffee. Let's get to work. Okay, well, I'm sitting here kind of trying to, brainstorming ideas. What can I do? How can I make the pit better? I get up and I start walking around looking at rocks and whatnot that are around me. And I stumble across this bad boy. So for kind of scale, it's a big old rock right there, I'm not gonna lie. So what I've been trying to do is find rocks that'll kind of fill it out, because it has this big old kind of gap here that I'd like to fill in, but that'll take a little bit more exploring. What I'm thinking though, I think we're gonna try and go with a raised fire pit. We're gonna get this off the ground, maybe about that high or so, give or take, and we'll have a raised fire pit, because why not? For fun. So I think I'm going to take a second, because that's a very heavy rock. It took a while to get it here. And yeah, raised fire pit. So much light. Okay. I gotta say, it's looking pretty good. You gotta do a little bit of tweaking, make sure it's nice and secure, but that's, I'm kind of impressed. That's pretty level, honestly. I mean, it's level enough to put a bottle on. So we'll get a little bit of tweaking, get some rocks to cover it up. But that's pretty awesome. There you go. Raised fire pit. All right, well, got the fire pit going. The only thing I'm kind of having a problem with is putting rocks here, because I need basically the right sized rock in order to have it fit there, but that's not terrible. Now, get some firewood going, get a fire going, because I definitely want a coffee. Let's get a coffee going, absolutely. Okay, we got everything set up. We're going easy this time, just with a lighter. The idea here is to get this water boiling fairly quickly. One, because it's pretty warm out, I'm not gonna lie, and two, because if you can see, there's rubber on these handles, and I don't want to burn that. So I'm trying to kind of figure out a way to set it up so that the rubber doesn't get hit and the pot does by the flame. So I'm trying to kind of have a quick fire to, trying to boil the water quickly so it doesn't melt the rubber. Random spew for you. So let's get a fire going. Like I said, nice and easy. Let's go with a lighter. And hopefully this plan works of boiling the water before we melt off our handles. Hello there. All right, let's see what happens. Oh no. There we go. Alright, well that didn't work at all. So we had to set up 2 rocks, get them going, get the fire going again. The water was cold. That's the funny thing. And now we got it boiling. Man, this fire does not want to stay lit. What do we add here? Oh, nice. We're pretty much there anyways. Nice. Sweet. Ugh. I gotta say, that fire is was struggling. Took a while just to get the water warm. Not even boiling hot, you know, just not cold. I gotta say, I'm really happy with this fire pit. It looks pretty awesome. I just gotta figure out now how to set it up as far as boiling water. I mean, there are bushcraft projects that I can do in the future to be able to hang your pot and whatnot, so maybe we'll look into that. But this was just for fun anyways. Oh yeah, that's good. Right in time for a bush plane. Well, all right, everybody. Pretty much gonna sum up this video. Quick little fun build. Figured I'd sort of upgrade the fire pit a little bit here, like I said in the beginning of the video. See if anybody messes with it. And if not, then we'll definitely be starting to kind of build little things here. Maybe not a full-blown camp, but, you know, seating and stuff like that. Maybe something I can set up my tarp with, like set up tripods, or we'll figure something out. But I'm gonna call it. Fire's out, coffee's pretty much done, so I'm gonna get on out of here. So I'd like to thank you for watching. I do sincerely appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who watches and subscribes. It really does help me out. If you're not subscribed, pretty please hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 200 and we're breaking into the 80s now, 180. We're getting so close. So, thank you for watching. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bush plane? I love that noise too, not gonna lie.